Welcome to our new house. I've got a casting director Zoom. So yeah, for those of you who didn't know, I moved house yesterday and that's why my video is late. Again, apologies, guilty as charged. I'm just not organised enough to keep up with these things. I had really wanted to film a day in the life of an actor looking for work and like what I get up to when I'm trying to find jobs and things like that. But I just didn't have like one full day of anything for the last like 2 weeks. I've literally just been like fitting in as much as I can around everything and all the craziness that's been going on of moving house and all my other jobs and just life basically. So I thought instead it would be fun to kind of do like an update style video like I've done before, where I kind of just like go through all the different things I've kind of worked on or little achievements and just the baby steps I'm taking towards making my acting career happen. I feel like we've got a lot to talk about today, so without further ado, I'm gonna get my notebook and we're gonna catch up. So get a cup of tea, do what you need to do, and Okay, how cute is this sticker? I'm sorry, but obsessed. So starting off with probably the weirder of the things that I've been trying to do, I set myself a goal to practice crying every week of this month. I know that sounds insane, and obviously like the most talented actors will be like, well, you can just feel it. But like, I'm sorry, sometimes something's going on, the pressure's on, whatever, and you just don't get there. You know, like sometimes it comes naturally, sometimes it doesn't. And I just want to be prepared for the moments where it doesn't come naturally. So I'd made it a mission for myself to get better at fake crying on cue. And yeah, safe to say I had a bit of an embarrassing encounter. Oh, I'll let myself tell you about that.
No, it's not the door. It's the decorator man. Oh no. The decorator man's coming to look at all of our stuff. And I look like this. Mum did not answer the door because she did not hear the door knocking, and I've just spent an hour fake crying in my room, so I looked like a mess, and I just had to answer the door to a strange man, so I didn't even bother explaining. I know I literally look like I've been crying, so I don't even know words. No, it's just embarrassing, so.
So yeah, that wasn't ideal. That was kind of embarrassing actually. Another update, super fun and exciting. I bought myself a new laptop and a new phone.
Tune.
Do I have any savings left? No. Do I have any money at all? Also no. But it's a career investment because everything I do is on my laptop. All the social media management I do is on my laptop. All of my editing is on my laptop. Self-taped laptop, everything laptop. And bless my poor laptop, she was on her last legs. She couldn't cope. I had to upgrade her, and my new laptop is literally like, I can't even explain to you how good it is. I spent a lot of my savings on that. But it's worth it to me because an investment in your career is an investment in your career, and that's a good thing. And the phone, oh my God, my phone was so full. The storage was done. I hit that Apple mark where the iPhone just goes, I don't work anymore. So I also got a phone, but luckily I did that one on like the financing thing where you just pay monthly because I could not be spending like $1,000 on a phone. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. So the next thing I got up to kind of speaks for itself. I basically signed up for a casting director event. Wow, a little bit rosy still from the run I just went on. First video using my new phone. I've got a casting director Zoom free workshop Q&A situation. I just saw it advertised on Instagram with Actor, who are a headshot company that I have followed for ages, and I've never really done anything with them, but I saw it pop up and I was like, why not? And it's with Lucy Jordan, who was part of the casting team for Poor Things, The Favourite, and a few other TV show type stuff. So that should be really cool. I'm excited. I don't really know what to expect, so I'm gonna think of a couple questions in case I get the opportunity to ask a question, or if someone asks a question I was gonna ask, then I'll have a backup so I can still try. Normally the ones I've done before have had loads of people in and I've been really shy and I just hide with my camera off. But but I'm thinking I should just go on with my camera on, but I'm like, I've just had a shower because I just got back from a run, so I kind of look disgusting. I'm just gonna set that all up so I'm ready to go. It's from 6 till 7, and I'm staying at Elle's at the moment, so we're gonna make some dinner afterwards, so it's super nice. And yeah, I'm gonna take notes in my notebook. I actually have moved on to my second one of these, so I redecorated and all of these little things. And I'm excited to see what it consists of. Okay, Q&A is done. It was so informative. Look how many notes I wrote. This is how many notes I wrote. That's a lot of notes. Definitely got some good advice to follow. So yeah, we'll talk about that more when I am actually cracking on with some work. So I can kind of explain a little bit of what I'm gonna do as a result of some of the advice that she gave in the call. I'm obviously not going to list off everything that I've written here because that was an hour Q&A and I'm not about to make a YouTube video basically plagiarizing everything that she said, but I will happily share some of the top tips that I took away from it and what I'm planning on doing with the information. But she was really lovely, it was super cool. My question got answered, so that's really good. Yeah, I'm just excited to kind of take on this advice because casting directors have been something that scares me. Like, I know you're supposed to get in touch with them, but I've always been like, what are you supposed to say? What are you supposed to do? But she gave some really helpful advice. So more on that when we're getting to work. But yeah, just a little update. That it went really well, so yeah, I'm definitely going to book onto more things like this, especially the free ones. Like this was free, like an hour of my evening. I absolutely should be doing that much more often. So yeah, with everything that's been going on with like moving and all the busyness and the chaos and everything, I've been trying to make it a real priority to like look after myself as best as possible, and I've been spending a lot of time journaling and trying to exercise, although that's kind of taken a bit of a dip recently because I actually have not had time. But yeah, going on more runs and just trying to generally keep my mind and my body as healthy as possible because we got to stay strong. When we're doing career like this, where we get rejection after rejection after rejection and it feels like the end is never coming, I feel like it's important to look after yourself. And actually, do you know what? Generally, in life, for anyone, not just actors. God, I'm so wise. So that's been really nice. And also like spring is coming. I can see the daffodils everywhere. The magnolia trees are blooming. All of the spring blossom is just like, oh, I need that. And some of the sunshine, some of the sunny days. Like it's been amazing. So just looking forward to the nicer weather. Kind of in theme with my last video, I went to the theatre again. I guess I do go to the theatre as much as possible, really. And I went to see My Neighbor Totoro, which was so sweet, literally so good. Unfortunately, I think when this video comes out, the show will have stopped running, which is such a shame, but hopefully they've done like a filmed version or something where you could watch it. But if you like Studio Ghibli films, oh my god, speechless, loved it. Bloody slip and slide, mate. I can't run in this. I'm gonna fall over. This is crazy. I took a different route and I haven't checked the map yet, so fuck knows where I am. But I'm in the woods. Yeah, all right. On a coat. Going to the theatre now with Leo. We're going to see My Neighbor Totoro, which is going to be so good. I'm really excited. I wanted to see it for ages. And actually, May Mac, who starred in the first showing of this, she led workshops for me during my National Youth Theatre intake course. So I'm just like, I don't know, I just think it's really cool. And I think she won loads of awards for it, so that's awesome. Oh yeah, I got this a little bit confused. Basically, because she's been doing so much other stuff, I kind of thought she wouldn't still be in Totoro, but she was, so that was really cool. I did get to see May Mac as May in Totoro, and she was amazing. Just really cool to have, I don't know, to have worked with someone like that. Not that she'll remember me, but that still makes me excited. So yeah, anyway, sorry, carry on. I'm in the weird between seasons, dressing kind of too wintry for spring, but I haven't really sorted out what my spring outfits look like yet, and I'm just like, mental breakdown. Anyway, let's go to the theatre.
Upcoming event.
What does it say? Wait, something.
It says upcoming event.
Of this. Okay. This is the best. Oh! Check this out. Check it out. It's one of the best suction cups I've ever seen in my life. Da, 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 da. endless satisfaction.
So all of that kind of leads to the day where I actually did attempt to do a day in the life of an actor looking for work. So here's a bit more of a structured look at what I'm actually up to. Because I know most people are like, what do you even do with your life? And I'm like, well, I could say the same about you. Like, I don't know what you do in an office all day.
Yeah.
So just back from a dog walk and everything's a little bit chaotic because we're moving out next week from literally my childhood home where I've lived for 25 years, apart from going to uni and living in London. But as well as packing, I also have some things that I need to do, obviously for my acting career. Otherwise, what am I going to do? Take a week off? I do not think so. And the past couple of days have been dominated by making sure my YouTube video is out. So today I've got a few things I want to do. I want to film a self-tape and applied some more jobs on Mandy and Spotlight. But for now, let's crack on with checking over all the lines, get ready for the self-tape, get Leah to help me, and then we'll see what's next. This is legitimately one of the lines. Are you guys talking about researching lay perceptions of inequality? No, fuck. Are you guys talking about researching lay perceptions of inequality through images of society, compliance, subversion, and inversion of power hierarchies by Alexandrina Vanka? What's a fucking mouthful? Even when I did my course, International Relations, and I had books that had titles that long, I never remembered what they were. I was like, have you read that one by Chomsky? You know what I mean? Okay, just waiting for Leah and we're gonna shoot the tape. And it's gonna be a 2-hit wonder, I imagine. First go, I'll probably fuck up the lines. Second go, it's gonna be banging. And we're just gonna go with it because we got stuff to do today. Are you guys talking about researching lay perceptions of inequality through images of society, compliance, inversion and subversion of power hierarchies by Alexandrina Vanka? One take wonder! One take wonder! I just finished editing the self-tape and I submitted it just now. What is the time? Is it lunchtime? It's like 1:45. Before lunch, I'm quickly going to go through I'll show you what I'm going to do. This is my Mandy and this is where's my profile? That's my Spotlight. Boom. So I actually need to make some edits to my Spotlight, but let's start with Mandy. So I just go on to jobs, latest jobs, and then I set this to 16 to 25 search, and I've got like a bunch of different paid opportunities. And then I basically just go through and I see if there's anything I feel like going for, and then I open them up in tabs, and then I just go through and read the like descriptions and stuff and then what they need for applications. So you need to do with a show reel, blah, blah, blah. So like that's kind of how I do the Mandy ones. Now Spotlight I usually do a bit differently because I get emails and then these things come through with like the full descriptions and everything. Basically I just go through those
And the same thing again, I just open them up in tabs, go through and see if I'm actually eligible, and then send in like a little cover letter, etc. So I'm basically just going to go through now and just look for the jobs that I might want to consider applying to, and then I'll probably have my lunch, and then after lunch I'll actually go through and like put some effort into the applications and send them all off. So that's kind of how I go about things, and it's how I've been successful in getting jobs. Realistically, the next steps that are really important is getting in touch with casting directors and finding an agent. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I just thought I'd give a little update. I just spent a little while updating some of my Spotlight and Mandy stuff and also applying to jobs. Then I realised I got a letter in the post from Equity, sorry, hiding relevant information, and I need to renew my membership, so just another thing that costs me money.
And finally, this is the last one. I booked headshots. That's been on my to-do list for God knows how long. Those of you who have ADHD will feel me. You know something's at the top of your to-do list and you think about it all the time, but you don't actually realize how long the time has passed and you still haven't done it. And that's very common. But I finally did that, so I'm really excited. Unfortunately, they were really booked up, and then when they did free up with availability, I'm actually going to be away for a couple of weeks, so the first date I could book was the 9th of May, which is kind of frustrating, but at least it's booked, it's in the calendar. It's through the Pay What You Can initiative that ACTA runs, which I just think is such an amazing thing to kind of at least give those of us who don't have as much money a chance to keep up to date with all the things, because trying to pursue an acting career is actually so expensive. I might even make a whole video about it just so people can understand. It's tough for everyone, let alone when you don't have the funds or the connections. So, you know, it's something that any chance I see where people are really like trying to make equal opportunity is like really exciting to me, and I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, I managed to do that, and I've booked in my headshots, and I'm just really excited and happy that I actually managed to do that. I think that is pretty much everything. But hopefully you enjoyed this kind of like half vlog, half update, chatty style video. I'm really enjoying making videos at the moment. It's a proper creative outlet for me and kind of just helps me see where I'm at and keep on top of things, and also hold myself accountable to making sure I'm actually pushing for my career. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed already. We're like not far from 400 subscribers, which is like, I know to the big leagues, people are like, that's nothing. But to me, I just kind of tried to imagine myself standing in a room with my video at the end with like 300 and whatever people. And that's like, oh, that's kind of overwhelming actually when you put it into perspective. So really, really grateful for all of the support, and everyone that comments literally makes my day every time I see these sweet comments. So thank you so much. If you want to see more from me, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, and hopefully next week I'll be on time. Maybe. Consistency. Okay. Bye.